Instead of spending Friday evening at the workplace, you phone your buddies and head out to a party. Instead of getting up early to work out on Saturday morning, you stay in bed until 9 a.m. Instead of studying on Sundays, you relax and binge watch Netflix all day. You see, the truth is really straightforward. The people that consistently win tend to do 4 things correctly. They dream, sweat, grind, repeat, and they continue doing it again and again until their goals are accomplished. When you get criticisms like, why you want to accomplish that? Why you work so hard? Why you take things so seriously? These are all signs that you are heading in the right direction. You should put in a lot of effort. You should push beyond your limits. You should take everything seriously. Never forget this. Losers never get criticism. Therefore, receiving criticism should be seen as a sign that you are progressing on the correct path. When you get all of those comments from your loved ones, remember that you're improving. Even if you cannot see it, people who are closest to you definitely can. If you have grand aspirations, you'll have to deal with grand critiques. If you have grand goals, you'll have to deal with grand haters. If you have grand dreams, you'll have to deal with grand pressure. If you have grand purpose, you'll experience loneliness. All of these are part of life. And if you can't handle those issues, don't even think about going out and attempting it. It doesn't matter how much you're jogging, cycling, swimming, or working out. What matters is what those things do to your mindset. Being a couch potato won't make you tougher. You will get tough when you come out here and work hard every single day. I do not want you to just work. I do not want you to just study. I do not want you to just make money. I want you to dominate. I want you to excel in whatever you do. Worthwhile life goals need all-in effort. It needs all-in commitment. Forget the what-ifs and force yourself to swim non-stop for as long as required. That's the road you need to be obsessed with. It all depends on what you eat. It all depends on what you drink. It all depends on how you train, how you practice. It all depends on your frame of mind and your goals. You must make compromises. You must endure suffering. You must experience pain. You must endure whatever is necessary. So when the time comes, you will not be the one to give up. It's acceptable to be less intelligent than others. It's acceptable to be less skillful than others. It's acceptable to be less educated than others. But it's not acceptable to make a commitment and then break it. Breaking a commitment weakens your determination. And under no circumstances should you place yourself in a scenario where your determination might get weakened. You should always follow through on what you promise. Put out all of your efforts to make it a reality. When you make a commitment, do all in your power to ensure that commitment is kept. Stop using the phrase, "I'll do my best. Let me see if I can do that." And start using the phrase, "I'm gonna get this done. I guarantee that I will finish this by the deadline." You like sleeping so much. You like drinking so much. You like partying so much. You like those things more than your own self. You love those things more than you love your dreams. And if you put other things ahead of yourself and your dreams, you will inevitably fail. I am familiar with criticism for having big ambitions and dreams. I am familiar with being mocked and insulted. I am familiar with how it feels when others tell you to grow up and advise you to get a real job. I am familiar with how it feels to have members of your own family criticize you for being naive, materialist, or unrealistic, and they do all of this in a hateful fashion. I understand how lonely it feels. I am aware that people close to you should have faith in you and support you, but you need to realize that Many of these individuals are envious. Many of them have insecurities, and they do not have their own affairs in order, and they have no interest in seeing anybody else succeed where they have failed. So what you gotta do in such situations? You just gotta work. You just gotta strive for excellence. Winners are not made in the stadium with their hands up. Winners are made in the gym, working out, working tirelessly for countless hours when no one is looking. This is what makes them invincible. Make a decision now. Just say no to bars and parties. Stop attempting to blend in. Stop making friends with everyone in the hopes that they'll stop calling you odd. Why you're becoming so introverted? Cause I'm trying to leave my mark. Why you're spending so much time at the gym? Cause I'm trying to leave my mark. Why you're training in the scorching heat when there is no one else around? Cause I'm trying to leave my mark. The more your oddity, the greater your commitment. Everything you desire to accomplish for your loved ones, family, friends, and children is on a whole other level. You'll need to laser-like focus to reach that level. You'll have to put in more effort than everybody else. It is important what you do when the sun goes down. It is important what you do when the sun comes up. It is important what you do when your bodies hit the bar. It is important what you do on weekends. It is important what you do on holidays. Victory clock does not care what time it is. It will continue to function. Everyone around you will tell you it's great to chill out, enjoy yourself, and drink. They will tell you to relax for a bit. They will tell you to get drunk for a bit. They will tell you to avoid the gym. They will tell you to eat some pizza and donuts. They will tell you 1 hour of video games won't harm you. But remember, these actions determine your place in the race, and the victors aren't doing such things. Unfortunately, most individuals are failures. Most folks don't put forth much effort. You should at least have the intention of improving yourself. It's time to start prioritizing your own well-being. You must surrender some enjoyment. You can't be like those idiots who just want to have more and more pleasure. That's not acceptable. I agree that you deserve a happy and fulfilling existence. But wouldn't it be ideal if you could take pleasure in what you do into a routine that promotes your health? In particular, the feeling of helplessness we get from using the internet, video games, and social media is what bothers us the most. Try not to lose your composure. Don't let your life spiral out of control.